Ladies and gentlemen, the world of professional wrestling never stops, and welcome to another ridiculous report. Former WWE star Baron Corbin, now known as Bishop Dyer, appeared on Busted Open Radio recently and shared his thoughts on Gable Steveson. The Olympic gold medalist had a very forgettable run in WWE. He only competed in one televised match, which was against Corbin, and the rest of his matches happened on live events. He never had a match on the main roster, despite being brought in with all this momentum, all this publicity. Had an appearance with Kurt Angle. They were firing milk at people, but ultimately never amounted to anything in the company. Stevenson's only televised match was against Corbin at NXT Great American Bash in 2023, and it ended in a double countout. Corbin said on Busted Open Radio that Steveson was hesitant to lose his debut match, but more importantly, he rubbed people the wrong way backstage. He just didn't get along with people, and ultimately he was released. Corbin said that the way that match went down at Great American Bash negatively impacted his NXT career, cost him opportunities. After Steveson was released, he tried to become an NFL player, but the Buffalo Bills released him during training camp last year. He then returned to the world of amateur wrestling, where he won an Olympic gold medal in 2020, but he lost in the finals of the 2025 NCAA Wrestling Championships this year. Steveson is an elite athlete. He's also left the door open for a possible WWE return, said he doesn't have any issues with the company. It remains to be seen if the company has the same feeling. Some tells me they don't and have no interest in bringing him back, but we'll see. Anything is possible. He's only 24 years old, so there's still plenty of time for him to have a professional wrestling career, but it's off to a god-awful start. Jade Cargill recently reacted to WWE fans spotted checking her out during SmackDown this past Friday night. The 32-year-old defeated Naomi in a singles match at WrestleMania 41 and then confronted WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown. This led to a singles match. However, Naomi interfered, causing the match to be thrown out. Nia Jax then returned as well. It was the first time the Irresistible Force had been seen since Elimination Chamber 2025, where she teamed up with Candice LeRae in a loss to Stratton and Trish Stratus. Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on Jax earlier this year, so they're renewing that rivalry, it seems. But a photo went viral today on social media of fans in the front row all looking at Jade Cargill's backside as she was standing ringside, and Cargill reacted to the photo and said she doesn't mind at all. This week's episode of Raw will take place in Kansas City, Missouri, and will feature Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. It's the first time these two have met on the main roster. They've had one match, one singles match, a pick your poison match against each other in NXT in 2022. Becky Lynch will also be explaining her actions, why she turned heel, why she betrayed Lyra Valkyria. We'll get some answers about that tomorrow night. And finally, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce will not be on the show. He's announced that he's missing tomorrow's show, and SmackDown GM Nick Aldis will be filling in for him. And finally, Dustin Rhodes shot down, ever returning to WWE recently on social media. His younger brother Cody Rhodes has had a ton of success since returning as Vince McMahon's hand-picked opponent for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38. He spent 2 years trying to get the undisputed WWE Championship from Roman Reigns. Finally did so last year, had a year-long title reign before losing the title to John Cena, thanks to Travis Scott during night 2 of WrestleMania 41. Dustin Rhodes used to be known as Goldust in WWE, and a wrestling fan sent a message to him on social media saying he hoped to see him finish his career with Cody Rhodes in WWE. Dustin Rhodes completely shot down that possibility by saying he will be finishing his career in All Elite Wrestling because it's the only place he's ever felt respected. Very interesting comment from the legend. Thank you so much for watching this edition of The Ridiculous Report, and if you have not subscribed, please do so.